Wondering if you're behind? I understand. This is something that I've been thinking about a lot lately. And I thought this might be the perfect time to just spend a few moments with you. Brew my tea in the background. This is not sponsored, but my favorite tea right now is Vanilla Chamorro. And it is decaffeinated, and you can get it probably anywhere, but it has this wonderful caramel scent and flavor to it, and I think it's just absolutely perfect for the evening when I am winding down. And so I'd love to invite you to pull up your chair, grab yourself a comforting or refreshing beverage, and just sit down with me for a couple of moments as we discuss feeling behind. And so my question to you is, have you ever looked around and thought that everyone else seemed like they were further ahead than you? I had to turn on my fan. It's a little muggy where I am right now. But just sit with that for just a moment with me. Sometimes I've looked around and I thought, you know, at this age, maybe I should be further along, or maybe I should have more answers by now. And so I'm curious if those are some things that you've been thinking about. And if they are, I want you to know that you are not alone, not at all. There are other people out there who are experiencing the same thing, the same questions, the same thoughts. And I'm one of them. I have started over many times in my life. And I don't mean my entire life started over, but I've started something new. I've also started over as a brand new mom or as a brand new wife. I've been divorced. And so when that happened, I really did feel like I was starting completely over. But I've started new jobs. I've been remarried, and I've started my own business. So I've moved many, many times. During my first marriage, I was married to a man in the military, and we moved 13 times in 13 years. And so you can imagine all of the starting over literally, which was really hard because when you start over in a new place, you don't have much support. And so you have to learn to meet new friends all over again and trust new people all over again. And it's actually very isolating, especially when you have young kids and you're giving all your time to raising them and trying to get them readjusted. And so if you've ever felt like you were starting over and you weren't sure what was next, I want you to know that I'm here. You're not alone. And there are other people who understand. So getting back to, if you're feeling behind, what if just for today, instead of feeling like we're behind, what if we trust that where we are at this exact moment is exactly where we're meant to be? And what if things are going slower than we expected is really what prepares us for what's coming next? So instead of looking into the future, a year from now, 5 years from now, trying to figure out the whole next chapter, what if just for today, we decided to just figure out one faithful, calm next step that we can take. And let that be enough for today. I've found that I don't need all the answers to be able to take one calm step. I just need a little bit of faith that everything I've survived so far has been what prepared me for what's next. And so I'd love to know your thoughts on this. If you're feeling behind today, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to know that you're here. I'd love to give you some support. And how do you feel about maybe not needing every next step? But how are you feeling about maybe just needing one? And then letting that next step and what happens from the next step determine your next one. I just think that we're not running a race with anyone else. We are not on anyone else's timeline. And I just want to know how you think about that today. So if you have shared just one lighter breath with me, let me know. I appreciate you being here. And if this is something that you would like to talk more about or hear more about, I would love for you to follow me, become a subscriber, where I'm going to be putting out daily content on gentle, calm next steps for your next chapter. And so I'd love for you to join me and pull up your chair every day. And I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one. There is still something beautiful ahead. Love,